Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhoneCaptain.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at IntelliscreenX 8. Yes guys, it's finally here. We've got the new release of IntelliscreenX and I'm going to share it with you just in a moment. First I wanted to take just a look back in March of this year. We did the update for iOS 7 and as you can see right on the screen, here's what it looked like back then. So now let's take a look and see what it looks like today in iOS 8 and see if there's a lot of difference. So let's go ahead and dive right in here and we'll get right to it. Hopefully it won't take long to get everything rocking and rolling like it's supposed to. But as you can see on the screen here, we do have the device up and running. So I'm going to go ahead and pull down my notification center and you see there is a shitload of stuff, guys. Can you believe all the stuff you got right there? You got your, this is your main deal here, guys. Is where everything's at. It's your ISS feed or your IntelliscreenX feed, whatever what you want to call it. This is everything wrapped up in one. Your weather, your calendar events, any kind of notifications you've received, everything right there on that one screen. Now, if you want to just go to your mail, you can actually swipe to the right, and I accidentally swipe that name and you see we're going across the top of the screen up here. But now you may notice there is something missing up there. Can you figure out what it is? And I'll show you when we get finished. Here's Facebook. There's my Facebook feed, my Twitter feed, and here is the Today feed. Any notifications, or not notifications, but yeah, notifications and widgets, stuff like that I have, you'll find it right here in the Today. Now, if we want to swipe down from the top of the screen on the left side over here, like above the little two dots beside Verizon, we're going to get a little drop down there. That's going to be some different apps that we can interact with. And let's say I want to make a phone call right fast. All I have to do is just put my thumb on the phone icon and sort of swipe to the right. And it's going to pull the keypad open. And we'll close that back out. You push the home button one time. But if we wanted to open up the Reddit, I could do the same thing with it. Okay? And as you can see, these guys just sort of layer on top of each other, which makes it very awesome to interact with. And let's go in here to our settings right here. And as you can see, I told you earlier there was something missing. It was the RSS feed. I use that RSS feed a lot, but say you didn't use Twitter or Facebook, all you would have to do is tap Edit and pull Facebook down there where it says Hide Pages. Tap the Done. Now when you come back out and pull your notification center down, Facebook is magically gone. And you know, if it's going to be an individual preference, guys, you're going to have to set it up however you wish. But I normally keep mine setting right there on that ISS feed because that's where everything's at. And if you want to close something up, like upcoming calendar events, you can tap the little calendar there and then it'll open and close. Same thing for Instagram. Same thing for all of them down through there. If you want to close everything up, you can just tap on their icons and it'll close them up like so. Now that's pretty cool, right? And if you wanted to delete all of them at one time, you could just tap the X and hit clear, and it clears that whole application's notifications. So it makes it pretty awesome. Now, one more thing about this screen here. If you swipe from the right side, let's go to our lock screen. I'm getting ahead of myself. If we're on the lock screen and we swipe to the right, from the right to the left, I should say, we're going to pull out another little menu here. You see we got Home. And we also got you got Home, you got Email, and Twitter. Now you can put different things in there. Whatever you got up at the top, that's what's going to be displayed right there on the side. So keep that in mind. If you take something out or put something in, it's going to show up in there too. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let's go back to our settings. And we'll go put Facebook back in. I'm going to hit Edit up here. Let's put them both in. Let's put RSS feed in there too, just for the demonstration. Now we're going to go back to our lock screen. Okay, I'm going to lock this big boy back. And if you want to know what that animation's coming from before the comments even start, that's Springtomize 3. Okay, now swiping from the right side of the screen toward the left, I'm pulling that menu out. Now you see I got a lot bigger menu because I've got everything added back into the out of the hidden page area where there's nothing in hiding. Everything is showing. So keep that in mind. Now, if you had IntelliscreenX 7, this is a free update to IntelliscreenX 8. However, if you don't have anything you've never purchased, it will cost you $10. Now, that's a little pricey, you might think, but hey, it's a hell of a tweak. You can see that just from right here, what I've showed you so far. Now, you can also get a 3-day trial with that to try it out. And everything, you know, just go in there and put your email in, and then everything works just like you're seeing right here for 3 days. And then if you want it, you just buy it. $10, guys. It's definitely worth it. I'll be honest with you. When I bought IntelliscreenX, I think it was like $4.99. And that was back when it was like IntelliscreenX. I bought it when it was like $4.99, and that was back like iOS 4 or maybe 5. I think it was iOS 4 when I bought it. So it's an awesome tweak, and it's well worth it. I mean, it puts everything on your device, all your social media, all your notifications, everything's right there in the notification area. So it just takes the place of the native notification area is what it does. And don't forget your little pull down you got there. If you're anywhere, no matter where you're at in iOS, you can always drop that bad boy down, okay? And let me show you something else about that. So let's say we're inside this app here, the new inbox for Google, and we want to drop that down. Same thing. Right here it is, guys. Now, there's something a little unique about this, though. You can move these around and set them to be certain things in certain places, and you see there's nothing in hiding. General here, you can turn your lock screen dim on 30 seconds, from 5 seconds to 60 seconds. I got mine set on 30 seconds. Keep in mind now that's gonna take battery power to do that. You can fiddle around with these blurs and all that stuff if you want to. I'm showing you the hardcore settings, what goes where. Now, here's your HUD settings that I was talking about here. Here's some of that ticker stuff. And it refreshes every 3 minutes. Now, here's your music controls. You got music controls on your notification screen too. So, I'm sorry, on your lock screen. Something else I want to show you while I'm looking at it here. At the bottom left corner right there, you see the little circle. I'm going to actually take my mouse and point to some stuff here so you can see. Right here, you can send a text directly from your lock screen. You don't have to go any further. Now, keep in mind, guys, like I said earlier, my AirPlay is jacked up. That could be part of what my problem was earlier with these music controls not appearing correctly. So just keep that in mind. And I'm doing it just exactly like it said to do. But anyway, let's go over here to the today. Try it over there. I don't know why it's going to that. But anyway, go back into settings. Go your HUD. You got some things you can fiddle around with here. On that side, and down on lock display behavior. If you want it to lock immediately or return to home after 10 seconds delay, you know, that's going to be left up to each individual. And here's the slide I was talking about. Also, guys, look up in the status bar up there. See the little icons up there, the little mail icon? That's showing me I have an email that needs to be read. Okay? So you get message alerts up there right in your status bar from any kind of text, email, phone calls, anything. It'll light up there in your status bar, even when you're on the lock screen. I mean, you can see that from the lock screen. See, when you look up there, you see the little email up there. It's still there. So if we go to our email, pull it down, pull our email down. Well, I can't get to it like that. Let's pull it from here. and go to Mail. And as you can see, if I wanted to open up Amazon, read that. If I wanted to reply, I could just tap Reply, and it would work all that up, and I could put my message in, send it off, and it'd be on its way. Now, let's go back in here to our Mail again, and now we've read that one, and there shouldn't be anything. Okay, you see it go away right then. Alright, so this is an awesome tweak, guys. Like I said, it's one that it just really takes sitting down and playing with it and using it to learn how to use it. You know, here's your slide like I was going to show you earlier. You can slide on lock screen. I have that turned on. If you don't want that to turn on, you can just turn that off. Whitelisted apps are apps that you allow to be turned on. Use default slide gesture, and you can also set this slide to an activator when you want it to show. And I had it set to triple press. You see I get to slide, and double press it leaves. And that could be why that the music controls weren't working properly earlier, because I have the activator set for something else. This is awesome. Grab it. I know you're going to love this. IntelliscreenX is one of the reasons many people out there jailbreak today. Grab it. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you. We do these kind of videos every single day almost. Be sure to check the channel daily and keep coming back.